okay?
I'm just rearranging shit here.
Okay.
Is everybody else functioning? I'm barely functioning, but everybody else ready, I guess?
I
Yep.
am doing.
That's accurate.
I'm trying. Doing pretty good.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, so
I've got my cuddle pillow, I'm happy now.
bear with me. I'm on new meds again. And we're on day 2. Day 1 went over really well, but it makes my brain melt out of my ears. So this might be fun. Last week, you guys pretty much just kind of explored around the city, tried to kind of orient yourself. Ended up meeting one of the shopkeepers, and then you ended up getting into a fight with people that were looking for Kalaylan, and you decided to stay the evening with Elia, a young woman that kind of took you guys away from prying eyes, and that was no comments, nothing, just leaving it at that.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything more to add.
Yeah, she told us to stay inside, hide from the locals for a couple days.
And we went to bed, and that was where we sort of left off.
Went to bed at like 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys just decided to spend the rest of the evening just kind of hanging out.
Waiting for the high to wear off.
Yeah, that's right. Who had that? That was Loon and Dick? That who took it? Yeah. Yeah, you guys spent your evening high as a kite.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. So you guys just decided to spend next morning comes around and you guys are
out. Waiting for the high to wear off.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Who had that? That was Loon. You guys are ready to rock. You guys wake up. You only briefly see Elia. Otherwise, she seems to be kind of staying in one of the other rooms, kind of out of sight, out of mind kind of mindset. You kind of assume. Everybody should be all filled up and ready to party.
Ready to party by staying indoors for the next couple days.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember correctly, she just said you needed to lay low.
Yeah, we're not good at that.
No, we're not.
Yeah, definitely not that capable.
I just realized that I've been muted this whole time.
Oh no.
Yes, yeah.
You caught Jack's disease.
I don't think I said anything important, but I've been muted, and now I'm not. So, there we go.
I think everyone's in brain melt mode.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the following morning, like, whatever her tit's name come and see us, or does she just stay away, or
Like I said,
what's going on with her?
she kind of, you can tell that she kind of peeks in on you guys, but she's pretty reclusive.
She's pretty
You
what?
do see her reclusive.
Oh,
You
okay.
do see her in the doorway every once in a while, as you guys start to stir. But for the most part, she just never really enters the room.
Our own recluse should go and speak with her.
I'm assuming that's me. Whoa.
Yeah, it totally was.
I was about to say, which one is the recluse? Because I feel like, yes, all of you.
Inclusive. What would you like me to say?
Maybe she knows about the cursed omen?
We already asked about that.
Oh, did we? I missed.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't.
We asked if she was the cursed omen. She said she didn't know anything about that.
I thought she said she'd never been called that.
Oh, I don't know.
Quite honestly, I don't remember.
I think that
Yeah,
was everyone.
last week was a blur.
Yeah, it was
If
pretty
you
late.
guys did ask anything about it, then it was something vague and you got pretty much shit in response. So,
Time to ask some pointed questions.
Very pointed.
Brainstorm some questions, and I'll try to remember them.
I'll try to remember them.
Someone write a list.
Right?
I'll write a list.
Should we start with telling this person our backstory, or just straight off the bat, are you the cursed omen?
I think, it's kind of like asking a woman her age. You don't do that straight off the bat. Ease into it.
Have you ever been referred to as cursed or an omen?
That's a little bit nicer.
I don't know. Asking an outcast if they've been referred to as cursed might dredge up some trauma.
This is also true.
And dredging up trauma is
What do
probably
you know
something
about-
we don't want to do.
What do you know about omens?
Maybe then... Well, or maybe ask her what race she is, because, I don't know what she is.
She looks naked.
You look naked.
I'm wearing a
We're
flannel.
all naked underneath these clothes, so it's fine.
That's fair.
We're losing sight.
Yeah, we're losing sight.
Yeah.
Sidetrack.
I am drowning. There is no sign of land.
Yep, ask her why she wanted to help us, maybe if she has any potential hints, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call them, to hiding Kalaylan a bit better and not being high profile risks.
I think now we're on the right track of questions.
That sounds like a good
Has
idea.
anyone ever called you cursed?
Yeah,
Or
that can
an
be a later question, once she's had a drink, treat it like a first date.
You take her drinking?
It's like, would you drink around us?
Hey, would you be comfortable accepting a drink from anyone in this party?
Some of us have reliable faces.
I would accept a drink from Everly.
Oh, Jesus,
And
that
that's
gif.
it.
I don't know about that. She's almost too cute.
Mm-hmm. She's probably the kind of kid that's got a poison ring going on.
Yeah, it looks too cute, so you get suspicious.
Yes.
Don't be suspicious. Don't.
It's like, okay, why is a 5-year-old giving me a beer?
Yeah, definitely that vibe. Yeah.
Dave?
Maybe ask her, what does she know about the cursed or dark omen, or whatever the fuck we've heard it called by.
How did she know we were in trouble?
That too, that is a very valid question, because she just kind of, poof, she just
looked
popped
at
into
us and saw
existence.
trouble.
I'm gonna ask her if she planned that.
Maybe ask her if she knows any way that she can help us.
Okay. We'll
I think
start.
that's with a decent pool of questions there to potentially use and ask, and as long as no one flips their lid, I think we're good.
Sticks their foot in it.
Which,
Stick
I
their
mean,
foot
we're
in the
prone
lid.
to doing, so...
Yep. Don't stick your foot in the
I
lid.
don't have high hopes.
Okay. I'm gonna shift into my feral form and sort of like trot over to the other room where I think I saw her.
Okay, it takes you like a couple minutes of kind of wandering. You at first kind of turn down what looks like maybe a hallway that would maybe originally lead down to a bedroom, but that part of the building, the old house sort of thing, it has pretty much rotted out. Parts of it are collapsed or collapsing. So turning around, kind of redirecting your path, you do find her sitting in what looks like some sort of like park chair, like the park benches that she has put old blankets on, and she's just kind of lounging on it, reading a book.
Hi, Elia.
When you mention to her, you can see a little change in her that tells you that you have her attention, but she really doesn't even look at you.
What are you reading?
She stops for a second and flips the book to look at the front of it and just kind of shrugs. I don't know.
Tusk
And
Glove?
what?
Tusk Glove?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I think we killed Matt.
No, that is Kink that is laughing.
I couldn't tell you were quiet, so I wasn't sure who died.
Yeah, no, it is in fact Kink. Laughing at her own joke.
I am my own audience when it comes to comedy.
At least she makes herself laugh.
I am my own joke.
At least someone laughs at my jokes, and it's me.
It's one of my other personalities.
Yeah. Someone in the bag. Luna's not laughing. We'll be clear. He's not being creepy. That's just me.
Wait, when is Loon not creepy?
A lot of the time.
Dick Thunder begs to differ.
Yeah, that is true.
Dick
Luna's
Thunder has a hard
terrifying.
time letting go of first impressions.
First 5 impressions.
Most impressions.
Anyways.
Anyway, so I'm gonna walk in the room. Sorry. What are you laughing at?
Laughing at you. Okay, go on.
Anywho.
Don't laugh at me. I'm laughing again.
We're all drugged out of her fucking mind.
I did take something. I took one of my happy sprinkles.
And it was legal, I promise.
It was not. Not my prescription.
It was only partly legal.
Only partly illegal. I wanted to say thank you for helping us the other day. But I was wondering, why were you there in the first place?
When Loon asks his first question, Elia kind of shuts the book a little bit and sits up a bit, and she goes, you can kind of see her smirk a little bit at you, and Loon, the smirk is strikes a little familiarity in your brain, and you don't know why. And she kind of shrugs. I see a group of people following some sketch balls down an alleyway. Kind of get curious.
Yeah, that must have been quite the sight for people used to the
Yeah,
city.
what a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, those weirdos.
Why would they ever do that?
Yeah, that makes sense. I get quite curious by nature too, so I understand. And I forgot the other questions I was sent here to ask.
I hope you said that out loud.
How do we stay? How do
Sure
we stay
did.
inconspicuous?
Yeah, and when Loon kind of chants that, there's a little break of a small smile on her face, and she just kind of leans back in her chair and just watches Loon.
I'm gonna shift back into my two-leg form and hope that helps me a little bit. You know, I'm a little taller and closer to like the brain cloud.
Brain cloud.
I hope you said that out loud too.
Hold on
Everybody's
while I
sitting in
access the cloud.
Everybody sitting in the other room just here. I'm closer to the brain cloud.
Dick's like, what the fuck is
Fuck.
that?
You knew you said the right person to do the job.
I want you to know.
When we all heard that, we
Phoenix
went,
just
"Oh,
mimicked
no."
me and said, "Brain cloud."
Wow.
Oh, we sent the right man for intelligence gathering.
Yeah, I didn't have to go alone.
You didn't ask any of us to go with you, so we assumed you wanted to go alone.
Dude, I'm what?
Loon is not a loner. Well, I
I'm
mean,
a
he
loner.
is, but he's not.
I'm
These
not a
guys
loner by
ghost
choice.
with him, it's fine.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, Ghost is off somewhere, minding his own business.
his ghost is there in spirit.
Yes.
What a shit show.
Yep.
What you doing, Loon?
30 minutes in and we're fucked.
Oh my gosh, we are 30 minutes in.
It's been a rough 30 minutes.
It's been a
Like,
rough 30
it
minutes.
has... Yeah. Kind of like a
I
fever
don't
dream.
know. I've been pretty freaking amused for these 30 minutes, so this is.
Same too, except I'm starting to get a little
closer
bit
to
concerned.
20, but okay.
Yeah.
Maybe ask her
still
how we can stay inconspicuous.
Well, standing up didn't help me very much. Can I pry a little bit?
She shrugs a little, doesn't really respond to you, but shrugs and sits back up.
I know that I kept saying you looked familiar yesterday, and I want to apologize for my repetitiveness. I don't know what that was. But maybe we know each other?
She kind of looks you over almost, says, "No, I don't believe so."
Maybe it's nothing.
Roll me a sorry, we just had 2 military choppers fly over.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In formation. That was kind of weird.
That's weird.
I have to pull up the character sheet because I just blanked them all of the things you could roll here.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Or do, it's your choice.
Or do, but this is the consequence.
Earlier,
Roll
Doctor.
any of the, like, I don't know how to explain it. Living creature knowledges, like history, local, nature, nobility, any of those.
Oh wow, love that.
Oh,
No.
Okay, yep. You're good.
Okay. I know we also asked about the cursed omen, and you said that you were not the cursed omen in this city.
She kind of wiggles her nose a little bit and says, I don't know what I am in this city. Do you know what you are in this city?
Probably wanted for
confused and
murder.
lost.
Yeah. Possibly carnally desired by a shopkeeper.
She kind of smiles and she goes, and what shopkeep was that?
Boris?
The fabulous one.
The fabulous one.
Come on, you gotta ask.
Just
I'm
hit
glad you're answering that
Kalaylan
question
from the
'cause I
other
was gonna say
room.
Belios.
And
Mr. Man?
when you, Mr. Rand, you mentioned the name, she actually smiles and nods a little bit, but says nothing.
Yeah. Who
Knows.
can truly
Everyone
be
knows.
aware of their full reputation anyway? Are you open to helping a couple people who have no idea what they're doing in this place?
She kind of snorts,
I
and
really can't think
again,
of
you
a
get
lot.
that little twinge of familiarity. But she kind of laughs a little bit and cocks her head as she kind of leans and goes, haven't I already helped you?
Yes.
Somebody sassy.
You have, and it's more than we could have asked for. But I think we're on track to going and getting killed again, honestly.
Again.
And she laughs and nods a little bit, like, yep. What is it you exactly are looking for?
We're looking for someone called a cursed omen or a dark omen who supposedly is in this area to help with our, you could say divine
Issue.
cause.
She nods a little bit, and you can see her kind of thinking. And she kind of cocks her head to the side a bit. Where are you from?
We're from a tiny little island people seem to have forgotten called Phaley.
She just kind of stares at you for a moment and then clears her throat and stands up. And she kind of wanders around this kitchen that has been kind of repurposed. And after a few minutes, she pulls out just a real simple old traveler's map to the city. And she hands it to you, Loon, and she sits back down. And she says, I've heard mutterings of the Dark Omen before. I've heard possible rumors that one of the many business lords may have it in their possession.
Oh, that can't be good.
I really thought it was a person.
Which business lord? I think I know.
Jack's over there having a crisis.
I'm always having a crisis.
Heck is a crisis.
You wouldn't have to be
Jack is a crisis.
And that is
Yeah.
true. I am
That
I'm a
didn't
living
sound good.
crisis.
What
That
was
is 100% accurate, Brian.
What was it? Hold on. Child broke something.
Jeez. I'm gonna do a little jig in place.
Phoenix, that was bad. That's why you don't do that. You don't swing things like that. You break things. That's bad. It is broken. Grandma's gonna be upset now.
Sorry, we have these little lanterns that hang on each side of the entryway into our living room, and Phoenix decided to take the back roller and whap one off of the wall.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Nope,
Phoenix!
Stay
in here.
Thank you. Super hot.
Sorry, yelling. I kept trying to run into the glass-filled living room now. And now he's mad. There's nothing new. That's how the day has been going.
What?
It's bad how the day going.
Boop. Boop, 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 boop.
What do you say? No. You gotta tell Daddy you're sorry for breaking it. He's in the kitchen.
Adorable.
Sorry, Henry has been the newest lesson, and he's very dramatic about it now.
Oh, is there beer across the street?
Okay, I am sitting back down. This is a shit show session. We have one every once in a while.
Yeah. Happens.
Oops.
He's finally getting to the maturity and age that when something like that happens and he realizes that he did it, he actually feels like he cries. Like there's legit repercussion now. It used to just be that he would laugh and keep going. The slow maturing of a child brain. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
You
back.
could give him his burger for lunch if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so Loon, what are you doing now? Now that we've organized ourselves again?
Shoot, I actually came up with something and then I forgot.
Why don't you have your burger first, buddy? You want your burger? Yeah. Okay, you can have your burger first.
What was I just saying?
Well,
You got handed the thingy.
a map,
Oh,
and
handed
Elia said that he's heard rumors of something like a dark omen, and that she's heard rumors that one of the business lords may have it in their possession.
It? Not a person?
That was a
She
person.
shrugs. I don't know what it is.
This is
It is all rumor.
very helpful. Thank you. Do you have any suggestions of where I can start?
She kind of wiggles her nose again a little bit and stands up and motions to the other room where the rest of the party is. I feel that your companions will probably want this information.
Okay, sweet. I'll go right back to him.
Just stares at Loon when he comes in the room.
So, when Elia kind of walks into the room, she then looks at Loon and motions to him with that look of, well, tell them.
I hold up the map. The cursed omen is being held by one of the shopkeepers. We don't know what it is. Supposedly.
She holds up a finger slightly, says, business lord, not a shopkeeper.
Business lord. What's that?
You're not coming through, Brian.
How about that? Sounds like somebody owns a lot of businesses.
Not that he can say that, but
You can say it to me.
Sign it to Loon.
Loon.
Mm-hmm.
I just shrug. I guess so.
Elia kind of stands kind of like cocked a little bit and says the business lords are a couple of high-ranking nobles that have a grip on most of the markets, merchants, and other places that people obtain goods. There are very few businesses in the area that are not owned by one of the lords.
Can you give us the names of those lords?
Why is the child crying again?
I don't know. About to throw him in bed.
Being part
Come on, buddy.
of it. Sorry, wait for Brian to return. Is it too hot? Yeah. Anybody want a child for a day?
No.
Pass.
Hell no.
Pass. Sorry.
He's cute.
Half a
School
minute.
full of them.
I don't think he likes me.
Anyway.
Was it too hot?
No.
Oh.
That was his reason, but it wasn't hot at all, so I don't know.
It's just being
It was
dramatic.
probably just a single hot spot.
There are a couple that I lost my train of thought there. Elia, when asked about the
are the business lords, she shrugs. I only know 3 of their names. I believe there are about 7 of them total. There is a Wallace, a Goldbeal, and a Veach.
Out of character, Goldbeal sounds super familiar. Was that from the Black Market event?
Yes, it was.
I had conniptions with Matt over it.
Yes, Jack was having an aneurysm one night.
What were their names again? Wallace what? What?
Goldbeal and Veach.
Okay.
So 3 people own the entire city.
Well, there's
7. But
7, she
7.
said, but 3 are the ones. Those 3 are the ones she knows the names of.
Didn't that vineyard keeper mention that Goldbeal wanted to buy his vineyard?
Yeah.
Elliot
Seems to be
shrugs
popping up quite a bit.
and says they're always in power struggles. Last I heard, Goldbeal was at the top of the food chain.
so if anyone would have it,
She just kind of shrugged.
he understands my sign language.
Yep.
Amazing.
Well, it sounds like she's about to take flight.
Oh. Where should we start? Where should we start? That was the end of the sentence, I guess. Doesn't have to
Elliot
be
kind of
Elia.
shrugs a little bit again, and when nobody says anything, said, as somebody else mentioned, Goldbeal would be my first assumption as well, being the most greedy of the bunch. And she grabs the map from Loon's hands again
Yank.
and kind of spreads it open and puts it on the seat of a chair and points to a few of the various, if you zoom out on the map a little bit, she points to 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Because Goldbeal owns all of the farms within the walls, a couple of, if not most of the vineyards outside of the walls, and about 99% of the butchers, bakeries, and tanners, and quite a few of the livestock trading posts.
Industrious.
Very
She kind
food-oriented.
of looks to Loon with a kind of a smug look, and she said, at one point, I believe I remember Master Barris telling me that he had gotten a very generous offer from the man as well.
You can ask him. Did everyone sleep okay? You guys seem pretty
Talk to me!
Is this in character or out of character?
This is in character.
Oh yeah, then yeah. Slept well.
As everybody just trails off again, like, meh.
Okay. Get that it's really early morning, but I think those pills were good for me.
Yeah, my like dozy stage of it when I first take them is starting to come off of that. Now I feel like I have no brain.
I meant the healing crystal that made me high, but
Oh.
yeah.
You know, all of the above. It's okay.
Yeah. Real drugs, fake drugs. It's all
All the
good.
drugs.
I think it's all really good for me. I think I should keep taking drugs. Guys, I think I should eat drug.
No.
Candy crystals you can have.
Damn it.
We should only use those in emergencies, though.
The candy ones?
Oh, candy ones. Shut up.
The candy one?
One's not for kids.
Yeah, not for kids.
A little bit of a miscommunication.
The ones that are candy are for kids, and for, what are they called?
They're just candy.
Placebos.
Yeah, they're just... I would not have thought of that word right now, just so you know.
Me either.
Wins the most high functioning.
I had no idea what you were reaching for when you paused. I was like,
Yeah, that's how I was.
What?
I was like, candy!
That's, 2 syllables is my longest word right now. Candy.
Candy.
I don't know what a placebo is. Sounds gay.
Well, you did get it from
Oh,
Boris.
never mind.
Wouldn't you know it better?
Wait.
That's right. I said it.
What? Hold on. Everything
I don't
just flew over the top of my head. I don't know what happened.
King said, I don't know what a placebo is. It sounds gay. And I said, wouldn't you know that better?
Oh.
And then it took her like 30 seconds.
Now I get it.
I'm hungry.
Everybody's just sitting here in front of Elia telling jokes to each other about drugs. She's like,
People are really
Oh,
weird.
sorry. Elia, if Bars offers you crystals, don't eat them. Or unless you do. Unless you want to.
Or do. It's your choice.
Or do. They're kind of fun.
She kind of chuckles a little bit, says, Boris is a one-of-a-kind man.
Yes, and I think he should be our first stop in asking about Goldbeal.
She cocks her head a little bit. She says, he is popular amongst the nobles.
Maybe he's heard some things then.
She kind of smirks again and says, as long as you're on good terms with him, stay on his good side and you'll have a friend for life.
I think we can manage that.
I don't know, Kay. Maybe you should stay outside.
Why?
Hey, Boris likes the himbos.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kay's
I was
supposed
just-
to be a himbo.
He's what, a himbo?
And
That's
grouchy.
pushing the envelope a
Himbos are
little bit.
good-natured.
I'm good-natured when I want to
Making it
be.
down?
You're grumpy.
I'm with Luna on this one. Kind of a default setting there, bud. We know you can't help
I'm
it. Trying.
trying.
The other
Maybe I
band's
should take
called
all your
Radio
weapons off you and
Surprise.
make you hit shit.
Maybe you should take
could.
one of Boris's crystals.
Maybe you should relax a little.
I was relaxed in
chill
the
pill.
forge. I was happy. Kinda hard.
You were hard. I want
Wait,
to ask
what-
about that.
oh,
Kay.
Whoa.
What?
Shower time.
No.
I was gonna just let it go. I mean, like, you sounded like you were having a rough day.
It's hard because Kay and Jack are merging at the moment. It's really difficult to separate. I'm sorry.
So you're hard.
I'm not.
Tap out, Jack. Tap out.
Just you.
Yeah, mercy.
So roll me, whoever's kind of paying attention to the room around you, roll perception. Just you guys, not like any of your side. No Penskari, no Bolt, none of them. Hey,
not
see,
here.
shit.
Kay's a little
Kay's hard.
reserved after
Kay's
getting
hard.
accused of being
God's
hard.
I'm
sake.
gonna roll to see what I get, but just know I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, same.
Well,
Yeah, not paying attention.
At least you know where your rolls are going tonight.
so everybody but Kay and Dick. You kind of, as you guys are all kind of chit-chatting, getting distracted and stuff at the same time. I just, based on which Pinskari it was, Devied. You guys all kind of noticed Devied almost creeping a little bit closer to Elio with this, like, look of wonder, and you can see his nose just going wild.
What is it, Devied?
What is it, boy?
What is it, Lassie?
Elliot kind of stops. Like, you can see her when she notices you guys kind of looking at him. She turns to look at him, and he kind of stands up straighter again, and puffs his chest out, and like he wasn't doing anything, Like, it kind of has the air of embarrassment around him. And she steps closer to him and puts her hand on his cheek and through his mane, and you could just see this burly Pinskari melt like a puppy. But she doesn't say anything.
Honestly, that's not that uncommon of a sight for him.
No.
Does she have, like, Pinskari catnip? Like, what's going on?
Pinskari nip.
No one gonna question it?
Nope.
Seems
I
normal.
don't notice
Fair.
anything.
Nobody's gonna
Because
ask.
I don't notice, so...
Have you met a Pinskari before, Elia?
He looks back at you and smiles a little bit and looks back at DV and says, yes, long, long time ago.
I thought they only grew on the Divide.
The
Crew is
mainless ones,
Group.
the mainless ones inhabited the mainland thousands of years ago, up until probably 500 years ago.
And you met one in person?
She kind of wiggles her nose a little bit and says, elves have a very long lifespan.
That's true. You
Guess I
didn't look at
realize
it.
she was
Sorry
an
for
elf.
assuming.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys never bothered to ask her or inspect her.
Yeah,
It sounded rude.
you gave us a
inspect her.
description of her, didn't you?
Yep, and I said she had pointed ears.
Baby
A
girl.
lot of races that have
Love
pointy
her.
ears, though.
But it should give you a general guideline.
True.
So, okay, I'm going to then just do Kay being super blunt. What are you?
What are you?
He's an elf.
She smiles and
Oh, we
laughs.
covered this already.
I'm of elf blood. I was a sort of druid for a long time. Came from a long line of ambitious individuals.
Uh-huh.
You have a very unique forehead marking.
And she just kind of looks at you and does a small little polite nod or bow.
Anyway, I don't want to make this rude.
I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say something similar. Oops, too late.
Jack's brain's doing things, but Kay is too dumb to comprehend. difficult.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just sent Kink a GIF in one of our other chats that said Jack right now. That's why she started laughing. Because I heard the pained sound from Jack.
Yeah. I love my character, but he is such a dumb bum.
See if I can find it now in Discord because it's a good one.
It is a good one.
No, leave me alone, Mate Fury. Just lay down. So what are you guys doing?
Struggling.
Yeah.
Yes.
This struggle be real.
Struggle.
Before we head out to go and see Boris, since I'm the only one coming up with ideas today, probably for the worst. Do you have any tips on how to disguise Leyland?
She looks over at Kalaylan and she shrugs a little bit. She says, Boris's wrapping technique will probably be your best bet, other than just staying out of fucking sight.
We should leave her here?
No, that's probably not as good. If people see you leave without her...
So only one of us should go.
Don't leave me defenseless, stupid.
Woo! Spicy.
Don't split the party.
Burn yourself on that.
Have we not learned anything?
No!
No, we have not.
Have you met us?
Who are we?
Yes.
Who are we?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Wait,
who are you people? Why am I here? What happened?
Where am I?
Just Kalaylan under duress.
Snap, crackle, pop.
What do you think the odds are of being able to replicate that wrapping technique by seeing it once?
Going off the assumption that Boris probably somewhat walked Kalaylan through how to do it, she definitely wouldn't get the plus 15, but maybe a plus 7.
She was only half paying attention.
Well, and she only saw it
I'll
once.
keep this on forever. I don't need to memorize how to do it.
Nope.
Definitely not going to take it down to fight someone.
I'll shower in it, you know.
Right? That'd be silly.
It'll be glued to me.
There was one more thing that I'm forgetting now. Will you still be here when we come back? If we come back?
Are we coming back?
Well, yeah, we have a new friend.
We always return to the scene of the crime.
She
We always do.
I come and go. I tend to stay here for evenings until my hideout is discovered by unwanted people.
Oh God, are we unwanted people?
Are you asking?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that Valerian just signing in the background?
She kind of chuckles a little bit and says, well, normally, yes, you probably would be, but now I'm interested in this whole situation that you're investigating.
You want to help us save Fayley?
I didn't say that, but I am interested in what you may find about our lovely business lords here in the city.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah.
Turns out she's the one who wants the kitsune. You sense
I know nothing.
Yeah, Kay, you are borderline, like, what's the word I'm looking for? No,
Enamored?
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not necessarily like smitten with her, like in the sense like how you are with your partner, but in a kind of an endearing way. Something about this woman is you have that same feeling that freaking DV is showing off. You have that. There's something about this woman that you just absolutely adore, and you don't really know why.
Very disarming.
I don't know whether Kay is okay with this or whether he's questioning his own morals at this point.
Like I said, it's not in a sense like how he adores Sappy. It's more in a, like, she's kind of charming in a kind of intimidating way.
How I like my women.
Yeah, Sappy's kind of that way too, isn't she?
Yes!
I like my women like I like my hot wings. Boneless.
Whoa, you gotta put the bone in.
Put the bone
Very
in.
concerned.
It's horrible. and
You're on a
awesome.
stick.
That just balked my brain.
Dick's like, what the fuck?
That's how I like them too.
I didn't know we were so similar.
There has been so much going.
I
We should
prefer
have been
mine
talking to each other this whole time.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ.
Derailed again!
I'm gonna
It's
do
okay.
that. This
I'm
is the best
sorry.
way
Are
of
you
doing it.
implying that we were railed?
Who's getting
Well,
railed?
technically,
I can't
Ours
win!
wants to be involved.
Raise your hand if
Kay's
you're
already
getting
hard,
railed.
so
Who, Kay or Boris?
yeah.
Kay is definitely not!
Why not?
I'm married!
Give me one good
Don't
reason.
matter.
Have you ever
I
seen
am
her? He's a
married.
beautiful man.
Have you seen your wife
Stop
lately?
your wife.
She made a promise to you, so that's why I let it happen.
Let's?
Dick's over there having a crisis of his own. Oh, Jesus
We
Christ.
need to stop. Let's go.
Onward.
Do we have cloaks?
Are you gonna ask Elia?
I'm asking just out of character.
Maybe? Also out of character?
So we can look suspiciously unsuspicious, just pull the hoods up and go.
I don't think you guys ever actually bought any
Clothes?
Pretty sure
new legit
Kaylin
clothes
was the
aside
only one
from
with the cloak.
No, we never
Yeah.
got there because we went to the alleyway to buy the clothes for some unknown reason and got jumped
then
by a
we-
bunch of douchebags.
Exactly what
Yeah.
happened.
We gotta look fancy. Let's go to the same place.
Let's go exactly to the same place. That
Yes.
didn't turn out bad at all.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What if the Barker had nothing to do with it? How could he have known we were looking for clothes? Unless people were running very, very fast invisibly.
But invisible isn't allowed, remember?
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
thing.
So, what if the Barker had nothing to do with it? He's advertising clothes and other people jumped us.
Yeah, to give you some credit there, you never did actually look at this shop to see if it was a legitimate shop.
Yeah, exactly. I was
That
gonna
is true.
vandalize it anyway,
That
but
is true. I think we should go back.
we should go back. No.
I don't
Yes.
think that's
I
a
want to see
very
if the
good
bodies are
idea.
still there.
Sorry, we forgot to clean up these murdered victims.
Oh yes, we're just doing our civic duty.
I do it
Whoops.
for the boneless women.
What was the other one? The Foothead Man?
The Foothead Man.
You gotta watch out for the Foothead Man while you're over there.
And the Hat Man.
And the Hat Man.
The Hat Man stays on Fairly.
That
oh,
is
but-
Bailey.
Don't question it, don't question it, don't question it.
Question.
Now, the guy made out of static with the glass teeth, he comes with me everywhere.
That is so scary! Why would you say that?
Static? How the fuck do you see static? That shit is not visible.
Glass
Wave
teeth.
my hand in front of my
Glass
face
teeth.
2 times.
So
Yes.
I
There he is! The headfoot man! The foothead man!
Foothead.
There he is.
oh, sorry. Wait, what the fuck? It's like a demon out of Samurai Jack.
There's right before it is also the dick dinosaur that kinks at me.
What is that?
It's
Don't
the
look,
penis
Jack.
with abs.
Penis with abs. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure there was some really smart comments from me from that, and now I can't remember what I said.
That's all we said. We said abs penis. That's it.
Not that we were trying to get derailed again or anything, but
Yeah, something happened. That last like 2 minutes, just like, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Why
Well,
are you
that's
like
terrifying.
this? Yeah, it
I
is.
did not
Holy
ask a
shit.
Cthulhuite to be over my bed.
That's what they need to add to Phasmophobia.
No,
we
No.
definitely Jack
Rouse this
again.
demon.
Jack, we're gonna play Phas. Nah, I'm not playing.
I have enough issues going into the houses now. I was doing good,
Especially when
then
they
they
add the custom
updated. I am now
difficulty.
screwed. No one
Custom
knew you'll have it
difficulty
jacked
can
to
be
the
a lot of fun.
nines. So, do we want to go see this Baris fella that you were talking about, or what are we doing?
We could go see Baris.
If we don't have anything else here that we need or need to know,
Sounds good.
I just realised that image is a GIF. Even more unsettling.
Which one's a GIF? Oh god, it's
The
breathing.
Yeah, she's breathing, it's moving its fingers, its tentacles are wiggling. I can't do it.
Oh, great. Thanks for pointing that out. I did the thing before and I looked away and now I can't stop looking at it. Thank you.
Right? I can't unsee that. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're welcome. That's for the hard
That's
comments.
genuinely the source of my nightmares. Thanks.
All the comments
Thanks,
were
I hate
hard.
it.
Oh, Lord. So what are you guys doing?
That's a good
Suffering.
nut. Look at you.
They're going, I don't know.
Going to see Baris?
We're gonna ask about
Phoenix.
Goldfield.
He's located at 18.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking.
We are
about
going there without hiding because we have no cloaks.
Other than Talaylan's wraps that you guys
Other than
kind of just
Talaylan.
mummy her in.
Yet we do so good.
You think he's gonna be disappointed when she comes back in looking horrible?
Probably.
You'd be like, oh dear.
Along the way, can we look on the main street to see if there are any actual legitimate shops that are not going to lynch us the second we walk through the door?
They are.
I found an image that's kind of what I was thinking of when I described the static guy.
I was
Let's go see
waiting for
the
Jack
man.
to have a melt. Yeah, I was waiting for Jack to have a meltdown. If you want to, at like each of the blocks or whatever, if you want to roll perceptions as you walk, then you can see if you can find any places.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Pew, pew, pew. Just remember, the blue section is the noble district.
We fucked up.
That's where we need the clothes from.
We're
Because we
clean.
want to go to that one winery place.
On the main street.
We're clean.
We're
We'll be
clean.
fine.
We are the Penscari going with us? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll here.
Are we sure about that?
Oh, dang, Valerians.
Oh, my high perception?
Yeah.
I know.
Where are you?
I got a pretty high wisdom, so my perception is ridiculous.
So, Valerian, you're the only one that notices. As you get close towards 15, you do notice right next to the church there, you do notice a small little clothing shop. As you kind of glance at it, it does look like, quote, Sunday wear.
Okay.
Kind of low key.
Low key fancy.
No, low key fancy, but with a religious vibe to it.
So not
Can you
at all
determine
what
which
I'm
god
currently
you
wearing
guys worship?
IRL.
Yeah, it was the oh God, no, but
Oh, that's
you
right.
you established that it was the church itself was established during the extinction.
Here.
Is it cute?
Oh, you're gone. Sad dear.
You don't have to be loud. I'll point it out to everybody else as we go by.
Sunday wear?
Why, King?
So I'm trying to find a picture that matches the one in my head. And because I hate everything, I hate everyone, so you guys get to see my lovely images.
How did you describe the static man again?
Yeah, static and his teeth are glass. It's
Your
like
arms are cold, buddy.
it's like he's all static, and then he has this like
No,
circular
Nikki!
mouth.
No! Get
full
out of here,
like-
Nikki! Save yourself!
Shit.
Save yourself! Avoid at all costs.
Join the dark side. We have cookies.
Hello. Next one. There he goes.
Yes.
Oh no, no, Nikki! Nikki, leave! Run while you can! Please!
Demons. What are demons? Why? What happened?
You see?
I pop into the chat and what is this?
Who the hell?
I can see that.
I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you're doing. Valerian says he's sorry.
I know. I pointed out a clothing shop, and then you guys.
Then we borked.
Started posting
The
demons.
rabbit trail again.
Anyway, I'm ignoring it because it's. At a glance, it looks all hibbity bobbity. Have you seen our Lord and Savior Archu type shit? No, thank you.
I'm pretty sure that one's
Oh,
from the
I hate
Titanic.
that image so much, it hurts.
Good one.
Thank you.
So, you know, I want to avoid Lord Archu. So.
Yeah, I'm not trying.
Yeah, I
I'm
vote we
not
keep
trying to
going.
go
So I don't
church.
be here too long. Thank you.
Oh no. Wait, it's roll perception at every corner, or just meander along and hope somebody else notices?
However many blocks you want, but only once per little block.
Whoa. There. Wait. Yeah.
Is everyone moving to the next block?
Well, for the most part, yeah.
Dang it.
Can open up the thing. 22!
9.
Fine.
Hey, as
Dick is thinking about boneless women.
Those women don't need bones.
okay, as you guys, where are you? Okay. Can you fucking see this?
No bones and pointy toes.
Perfect. Okay, so Kay's on this one. When you're
Phoenix.
the other side of the street, you do notice a small little boutique kind of store.
Do I notice Sunday wear and they notice boutique?
Kay notices the boutique.
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna like point out the boutique, like maybe.
Think we're gonna get mugged if we go in there?
I mean, if we all go in at once, maybe.
We all go in at once. Somebody's gonna call the constables.
The constantly constables.
Constables.
Why does that make me giggle?
Because you can picture the T-shirt.
I can. Alongside, I am a living crisis.
Okay, that's tour guide. That's our official T-shirt for our little adventures. When we meet up. Constantly constables T-shirt.
Who's actually going into the winery?
You guys never established yet.
We did never establish that.
I feel like I should.
No.
Yeah.
I do enjoy a good drink. The whether or not I should go into the fancy winery is debatable.
I'll dress up. Dick will be my bodyguard. Kay will be my eunuch.
Hey, what?
I'm cool with this.
No,
Let's go
I'm
shopping.
not cool with this.
And the Penskari are my children.
What about me?
What about you? Oh, you can come. That was a knee-jerk reaction. I'm sorry.
Okay, so who's going in to buy clothes?
I'll go in.
Only not Loon.
What?
Once we've established our roles, we're sending in Everly.
What?
You're such a
Why are you
chatterbox.
sending in me? I don't know what size he wears.
Because
Ask
if
him.
we send in Loon, we're gonna get arrested.
Why?
Because
you're the one that goes on
we're
about
in
the
the ritzy
static
part
man
of
with the
town.
glass teeth.
And Kay's right about that.
Go in the building.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try and grab him and try and stop him from going in.
I'll bite you.
I don't care. I'll hold on.
Why are you preventing me from buying clothes?
We're concerned you're gonna get us arrested.
Yeah.
Why would I get you arrested?
I don't think you'd do it
Just
on purpose.
promise.
Pretend you don't know me.
Just
Loon?
promise.
Loon, roll me a d20.
Promise me. You won't say anything that you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
too late.
So as Kay kind of tries to grab Loon, as Loon starts to walk away, Devid puts himself between Loon and Kay and puts one of his big squishy mitts on Loon's arm and walks in with Loon.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Oh dear.
Hi, is there a window? Can I like watch what's
Oh
going
yeah,
on?
there's a big, like the whole front of the store is just like that big glass window. It's a
just
boutique.
gonna
It's cute
watch.
little.
I'm not even gonna watch. I'm gonna start walking in the opposite direction. I don't know you. I tried. I'm out.
I
I'm
just
gone.
shout at Kay. Okay, Kay, go try to find me something nice to wear, and I'm just gonna watch this unfold.
I'm gonna shout back. What size?
I can fit anything.
Okay.
If it fits you, assume I need it probably a little taller.
Okay. That's a
Otherwise
good.
the
That's a
same
good.
size.
Okay. I can appreciate that. I can do that. I can manage that. My size and 1+. Okay, not a problem. So what's a loon doing in the boutique?
Yes, please.
Excuse me.
I must know.
Alright, Loon, what are you and Devid's with you, but what are you doing?
Clothes shopping. I'm gonna see if there's like an employee I can flag down.
When you walk in, you hear the chime of a little bell that's on the door, and a stout, very like floral, flowery woman comes rushing up from the back, and she kind of looks at you for a brief moment, a little taken aback, but then just beams and puts on the happiest face. How can I help you today?
You are like sunlight.
She beams a little bit more. Get a little giddy.
I'm looking for clothes to drink wine in.
Your wording makes her stop and think for a minute, and the smile is really quick to return, and she goes, "Forgive me for prying, my dear, but do you have the gold to pay for the fine clothing to go wine tasting?"
I think so.
Are you just gonna say, "I think so"?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Her face kind of goes a little hesitant again, and Loon, you can hear a very audible sigh from David. And he turns around and walks back outside, and David kind of trots after Kay real quick, grabs Kay, grabs the coin purse from you, Kay, says a real soft thank you, and runs back to the store.
I have my own gold.
Wait!
He gives you a kind of a sheepish, very
You know I'm dying.
What? What?
Oh, Corin's dying. Kay's just gonna throw his hands up in the air because he just got pickpocketed by a massive buff pen, and he's like, what do I do?
He wasn't even trying to be sneaky about it. He just grabbed it and went.
Pickpocketing. That's straight.
Yeah, he just lynched me.
Just looting.
Put it in there.
He looted my body while it was still warm. He didn't even have the decency to whack me.
I like the fact that he ran right past me. I was standing outside the store with my own purse of coin and just straight for Kay.
In his mind, Kay's the one has the bag of holding that you guys give everything to.
I have my own money.
I'm kind of now. I want to see. Can he like pick out? Does he know which one the coin purse is versus the bag of holding? Which one does he grab?
He just grabbed whatever his big meaty paws can grab.
Because I've got both, so it's like
you got two.
I got two. I carry everything with me, so it's like he might have grabbed the bag of holding.
Yeah, we're gonna roll a D4.
Odds it's bag of holding, evens it's your coin purse.
Okay.
There you go.
So what did he grab? I've forgotten already.
Odds was the bag of holding. He got your coin.
He got the coin purse. Okay. I'm going to like do the whole like pat down type thing, even though I just saw him take it. And then I'm going to charge off after him. You fucking thief!
No, who's going to get us arrested now?
I don't say it that loud. I'm just going to like and then run back after him. Like,
makes it back into the store before Kay ever gets close enough, so that Kay.
That's with
Pinskari are way
I'm not
too
even
fast
trying.
Yeah, and
I'm not even trying. I'm
kind
like
of
jogging back.
So kind of in the just because this I enjoy this because you're getting a nice glimpse into legitimate Pinskari here. As you're kind of running back and David runs back into the store, Leaf gets that little wild hair. You know when one dog sees two other dogs playing and chasing each other? And you can see her kind of fluff up a little bit in excitement, and her tail kind of twitches, and she just straight up launches herself at Kay and just bowls her small little frame into Kay. So now Kay is now trying to carry Pinskari on top of that. She's not quite big enough and doesn't have the force when not in combat to knock Kay down, but she definitely just mauled her person.
I'm just now a walking T-pose with a big fluffy Pinskari. Help! I'm not trying to get her off.
Watching all this, really
and
considering going.
I'm just gonna also then, thanks Leaf, and kind of like, I'm gonna like reach up and try and ruffle like the fur around her cheek, her jaw and be like,
There's
"Thank
lots
you."
of like this really. Think of it as it's a type of chattering, kind of almost feline-esque. That kind of chirping that big cats do. It's real similar, kind of to that sound as she's just like gripping, and it's all like full on play. And when Devi enters the store again, Loon, you do catch some of that like goofy, playful chattering, and he's just beaming to himself as he flops Kay's change purse right onto the counter. And the little jingle of the coins in there makes the shopkeep smile, and she's willing to work with you now.
Thank you.
That's when
Indeed.
I walk
I-
in.
I did have money.
Looking like a hobo.
And now I have
And
extra money. I will. What would you suggest?
You are
I
walking
wear?
in, Brian?
Yeah.
This woman's not stupid. She saw all of you outside together. So her demeanor, she fades a little bit and kind of looks around out like through the window a little bit from where she's standing. But she soon is beaming again. Customers are customers, especially if the higher up nobles don't see what's going on in your store.
Okay.
And we are effectively blocking the windows.
I just need something currently in fashion.
So, okay, for this, Loon, I need you to be specific. What are you wanting for yourself?
It's like some silvery.
Something silvery? Like, what type of...
Like a 3-piece suit, I guess.
Okay.
But like, with the fantasy-ish twist that you would expect of a place like this.
Okay, how about a dancer's garb?
What the heck is that? Sure.
I have a
I'm not
list
a dancer,
of...
but I'll take it.
I have a list of clothing up, just so you know. It's like... I don't know what a man's... It's literally dancing clothes, like performing clothes, so that's not... I was thinking ballroom, but... Yeah, the dancing garb is more bardic. Image. It's female, but that's... You get the gist.
Cute.
Let's see, we have courtesan. I genuinely have just about everything, so whatever you want. Just... I don't know if I have, like, a legit 3-piece suit. I have a diving suit. Oh, royal outfit, scholar, squire, peasant, noble, monk, entertainer.
Did you say noble monk?
The noble question mark?
Noble. Okay. So, where is it? Okay, so the noble clothes are kind of as close to as you can get something similar to like a 3-piece suit. It's more of like kind of what Boris was wearing, a fancy undershirt, and you can either get it with a cloak or a vest and a pair of pants. These clothes are designed to be specifically to be expensive looking and gaudy. They have metals and gems worked into them. These are, of course, not like high-class noble wear, so it's like fake metal and fake stones and that sort of thing. But it's still, to those at a distance or that don't know what they're looking at, this would be very impressive.
I think these people will know what they're looking at. Does it come without the metals and stones? Or is that just like commoner's clothing?
That would be a little more towards the commoners.
How much is it?
The nobles at this store will run you at about 25 gold.
Right, I'll take it.
Okay.
Let me write this down in OneNote, because I think the group party has 200 gold. We'll check that.
200
What does a
gold.
noble monk or whatever the hell it is look like?
I do have my
Yeah.
own money. I'll remind you guys.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we also have a group total. I'm just reminding.
But
We have
Okay.
a group
update my
pool of
duties.
245 gold.
So the monk's outfit it's a simple outfit with finer fabrics, colored fabric, includes sandals, loose breeches, and a loose shirt, and is bound together with a sash. The outfit is designed to give maximum mobility, but it is still made of a high quality fabric to show a little more, well, what's the word? Respect and nobility.
All I could think of was this.
Buy it, do it, get it. Ooh. That's like some
That-
OG Pathfinder stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one, but that's definitely more than. Definitely more fancy than what.
I'll be back in a minute.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm not putting the clothes on yet.
This is a little more along the lines of how I imagine. Oh, that's a terrible picture.
This is a terrible picture.
Oh, I clicked on it and it didn't like go unblurry, you know. But this guy has like armor and stuff on top of the actual outfit, but you'll get the gist.
Okay. That's a Diablo
Oh,
monk.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The monk clothes, because they are more simple, they don't come with any accessories or anything like that picture or anything.
Right.
It's only going to run you 2 gold.
Okay. I'll pay for it with my own money.
Okay.
You have anything that would fit him? And I point at David. And someone a little bit smaller, I think. How big is Leaf compared to him?
Oh, shit, let me look here.
Is she taller?
I do. David is very large for Pinskari, standing at 5'5". And Leaf. God, David is big. Holy shit. Pinskari average at like 5 foot or less. So she's about almost half a foot shorter.
Okay.
So she's quite a bit smaller. She's a lot daintier.
She's
When you mention that dressing David, this woman kind of stares at him for a minute, and you could see the look of inspiration and wonder in her face. And she holds up a finger real quick, and she goes, "Do you have any preference? Because if you allow me, I do have a wonderful idea that would match his color just perfectly."
Go for it.
And you can tell this woman just you get the impression that she has a very creative mind just from looking around her store, and probably doesn't get the traffic that a lot of the higher class stores get. And she runs back, and she comes back up with, it's going to be called a silk kimono, and it's a silken wrap, and it is this beautiful, vibrant golden color with silver etchings and designs in it. And on the back, there is a beaded phoenix along the back, made with silver threads, and you can tell they're supposed to probably be legit stones, but they're just glass beads. And she kind of shoos David into a position where she can kind of manipulate him, and she wraps him in this very elegant robe that is made of silk.
Love it.
David looks a little perplexed, but is going with it.
How much for this and one more for the smaller one outside?
She points to the one on David and said, "That one will be 20 gold."
Okay.
And she kind of thinks for a minute and sighs. She goes, "Unfortunately, I do not have any that are smaller."
Maybe it's just me and David then.
I couldn't hear that because my child, sorry.
Maybe it's just me and David then.
Phoenix.
She smiles a little bit. She goes, if she comes in with the rest of your companions, we can work something out, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my head outside. Leaf, you need clothes now too. Come on.
Oh, I guess let's skip in.
Leaf is definitely going to grab Kay by the arm and drag Kay in with her.
Kay's going too, apparently. He's 1 minute being mauled, and
everyone's to slip in the door after.
It's more like Kay grabs with his other hand, grabs Ever on the way in. Come on.
So
It becomes a chain.
You were done. Dick is. I'm moving you guys so I can keep track of who is where here. Evie is done. Okay, and Leaf are going in, and Ever's going in. Okay.
Yeah, I grabbed her and I've dragged her in.
Okay.
Like, you're not leaving you behind. Come on.
I just had to organize so I knew what the hell was going on here. Okay, so as more of you enter, this shopkeep looks like she just struck gold.
Strangled?
She struck gold?
She what?
Struck gold.
Struck gold. Okay.
Oh, she's thrilled. And as Kay and Ever and Leaf walk in, she kind of beams and claps her hands in front of her. And what are you fine folks looking for?
Ever, why don't you go first?
As you kind of stumble over your words, Kay, you do notice briefly that this woman is definitely fawning over you.
I say nothing. I don't think I could say anything polite.
There's a half-naked blacksmith in her store. What else is she gonna do?
I mean, that's fair, but...
half-naked blacksmith who smells nasty because he doesn't bathe.
He didn't bathe. Can I have this back?
Maybe she's into it.
Thank you. Eh, to each their own, man. I try not to shame.
Kay's just not fond of water.
Yum. Ooh.
Fancy.
I was looking at Dancer's garb for Everly.
Yep. That's the kind of thing that she's looking for.
Dancer's garb?
And possibly a light cloak.
Okay. Ooh. This is just a little slightly ADD on it, but it is beautiful.
That is
beautiful.
Really, that, but in bright colors for Everly.
Yep.
Yeah, that style would be perfect for Everly. Dancer's garbs. This woman is she easily finds stuff for Everly, and she's going to give you bright light. What's the color I'm thinking of? Not like your shirt green, a little more of a natural green, but it's still very vibrant and bright. And it's trimmed in gold.
Like an emerald?
Lighter than an emerald, but right around there.
Okay.
And it is trimmed in gold, and it does have a cloak with it. And Dancer's garb is going to run you for... Are you going to have it with or without accessories?
I'll go for it. With accessories.
I'm thinking with... Because... Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 25 gold then.
Okay.
So she'll give you, like, the beaded necklaces that go with it, with the bracelets, like, full-on, high-quality bard. Like, those bards that would be at the king's court vibe.
So, like, a minute after she gets this stuff, Ever's gonna realize that this is something that's a little bit more important than she thought it was, and probably blush.
And the whole time,
Just so everybody knows.
this whole time, too, to kind of add with that, this woman really is just chatting you guys up the whole time. Like, as she's helping Everly, like, make sure they got the right fittings and everything, she is just chatting. She is bubbly. Nothing really, like, important or of note conversation, really, you know? But, like, she goes on and on about, like, how this tone of color matches your skin perfectly, and she kind of looks over at Kay while she's helping Everly, like, oh, a deep royal blue would be better for him, and things like that. So this woman doesn't shut up, in other words.
Those are the best kind.
Can we put Kay in a male corset?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I need an image because I don't know what that looks like, but...
Absolute glory. All I can think of is that guy that does the whips.
Yes,
there's one.
him.
Whoa, what? Can I see a black corset?
I actually found one that kind of fits that, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig it. I'm kind of digging it.
Kink and I are on top of this.
It's like, we know how to accessorize you guys. Definitely something along that lines. I'm not going to deny it. Puffy shirt.
Nope, so I have a
corset
perfect
type
vision
thing.
of what this woman is going to put Kay in. So imagine, like, the one under the, like, nude guy.
Hold on, the one under the nude guy, I gotta find it.
The first one I sent.
Yep.
So the one, that kind
First
of
one
billowing, the noble billowing shirt, but that shirt is going to be this deep royal blue. And the corset's going to be black with kind of instead of the gold, like that the one that Kink sent, it's going to be silver with the black. And the pants are going to be black with the silver, like, buckles and everything. And she's going to give you a very nice black cloak that the inside is lined with blue velvet. And she tells you, she leans into Kay and she says, "The cloak's on the house, my dear." And and so it is going to be...
I mean, Kay's not going to say no, but...
Yours, unfortunately, is going to run a little bit higher, and it is going to be 45 gold.
That's okay, I'll write down 40.
But she went all out on you, Kay. You get the impression she also just kind of enjoyed putting her hands on you a little bit.
She's measuring.
She's measuring.
Everything, and my mind is going, it's just for clothes, it's just for clothes, this is not something outside of marriage, I am still loyal. Because she doesn't look like the sort of woman who would know about Vargan customs, would she?
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm like, I'm still wearing my wedding ring, technically I'm wearing my wedding ring, it's okay.
Rings aren't even a thing in Vargan culture, it's the necklaces.
I know, he's referring to his necklace.
Hurry, stop.
But I can fully dig what he's in.
Oh my god, my cat won't stop.
Dick is like face pressed against the glass, really excited, like big smile on his face.
Am I in? Am I in or out of the building?
You're in there. I just had to move you guys out of the way, so I knew.
Okay.
Because I was confused.
Yep, grouping us by whether or not we'd been helped yet.
Yeah, exactly. So Everly and Kay. Now it is Leaf.
sort of imagine like a monk-esque.
Matching monk clothes.
Yeah.
I am enjoying finding examples that I have in my mind from this woman, just so you know.
I'm here for it.
Yep.
Said I didn't know male corsets were a thing, so I'm learning too.
We learn something new every day.
And I'm not gonna lie, I dig it.
So, this is what she comes out with for Leaf. I'm gonna send the picture in a second. It is mostly kind of a charcoal gray. It not quite the same color that blends into her coat, but it's still dark, and it has just faint lines of green through it. The cloak part of it does come up, and it can't come off, and she has a just like a bralette almost that covers her chest like more of a wrap on a Pinscari, and with the pants.
I like.
Cute.
So she definitely gave once she because you could hear her asking very shyly what sex Leaf was, and Leaf, kind of giggles a little bit and tells her and kind of explains that Pinscari are hard to tell. They have a nice little conversation, but this woman definitely goes and kind of adds a femme touch to Leaf.
I dig it.
And hers is only going to be about 15 gold. You want a donut?
Okay.
All right, tell Daddy I said okay. Just went to the kitchen because she said yes. And he's so excited about it. It was adorable.
Aww.
So you three have been taken care of.
I'm gonna poke my head outside. Dick, are you gonna get dressed too?
So excited.
I'm definitely staying in the building to watch Dick get dressed.
Okay.
Well, okay, wait.
Somebody has to go outside with Somebody has to go outside and hang out with Kalaylan though.
Yeah, we'll do the exchange, Thunder. I'll go stand with Kalaylan while you go in and be fawned over, and I'm going to say very quietly, she might fawn over you, and then continue walking.
This lady's into muscles. She hasn't seen anything yet.
Yeah, if she thinks I'm good, you're definitely in, my friend.
Himbo energy coming in.
Himbo energy.
Sells tickets on street for the show.
So you guys walk in, and she again is just beaming. This has been a heyday for her. You guys have pretty much made her week in sales already, and she's thrilled. And kind of like what Kay guessed when Dick Thunder walks in, you can see her do that little like of excitement. But she's very quiet and very polite. I mean, she's also, you can tell, absolutely in love with Leaf too. And this woman just likes all nice things. And when Dick walks in, he goes, "And what are you looking for? I'm sure I have something perfect to fit your wonderful physique."
And Bollywood vibes.
Bollywood?
Hollywood.
Okay.
Yep.
No.
No Bollywood vibes.
Live your dreams.
Your dreams.
Put Royal-O. Yeah, I'm not finding much for. Well, let's see. Might have.
Eh?
Honestly, Dick would look pretty good in a kurta.
A what?
The Indian tunic thing.
How do you even fucking spell that?
Kurta.
Yeah, I just
I put
googled Indian
a
suits.
C. I had something else in my mind and then I lost it.
Dick would rock that.
Thank you. Okay, but counter.
Mm-hmm. I'm open to suggestions. That does feel kind of evil. Should I rock it?
That dude himself looks evil, but I mean, you go like
From
better
his little
colors.
face. Still feels evil.
But if you lost the gloves, and changed it to a different, that one.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the one.
Happy median. And she definitely is able to find yours in a like deep golden orange honey color.
Yes.
You're gonna match David.
Yeah.
His fur, not his robe.
It's okay. It's still cool. I'll show David. I'll be like, look, I match you.
Yours is going to be 15 gold.
All right. The math is done.
You guys got way too excited over getting clothes, just so you know, but it made my night.
It made my night too.
Considering all of the other ridiculous things that we could have gotten ourselves into, I think we did good.
I agree.
You think this woman's fawning over you, think what Boris is gonna think.
Yeah, as soon as we come in all jazzed up.
Speaking of, are we ready?
I think we are.
Are you guys getting anything for Kalaylan?
Yeah, Kalaylan should stay
He might be
outside.
disappointed if we mess with it, so...
Yeah, because we're gonna go see...
What if we got like a cat poke clothes to like match the wrap?
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
But do we want to bring Kalaylan in?
Yeah, we'd have
No,
to get
maybe.
something and then have her try it on somewhere else. Like for outside the city.
Or you could just get it and then...
Young lady.
We both went kind of the same vibe there, Jack, just yours had a hood. I mean, really, if you look at them, they're really similar.
That's like a Skyrim mage.
It is a
Skyrim
Skyrim apprentice. It's a Skyrim apprentice mage costume.
Yeah.
Ow.
But it could work. I mean, it comes in different colours.
Heck yeah.
Or there's this one. This one might be.
Cute. Look at that tail.
I like the hood.
Oh, I like that one more. I like that one the most.
Yeah.
Get it in like a really pretty color that'd match Kalaylan, and then like surprise Kalaylan with it. Be like, this is for when we go away.
What color are you, Kalaylan? I can't remember.
What?
I can't remember either. I kind of like a beige.
I think she.
Like a Phoenix Fox color, or?
Yeah, maybe a little more golden, but yeah.
Okay. So
what one are you going with?
Are we going to do that last one Jack sent?
Yeah. And maybe like, Maybe blue's a little
Maybe that
pretentious.
is like the overcloak, and maybe like a mix of the one above it.
The NPC woman inside of me wants to make the cloak a lilac color.
Okay.
I'm not opposed. I feel like that would be very pretty on a golden. I mean, not that you're gonna see her coat, but the her undercoat, the undershirt will be that kind of creamy color like that cotton there.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
That's a little bit more full-bodied for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
And the belt is going to be made more of like a woven golden fabric. It's going to look a little more high class than that, but that general vibe.
Sounds good.
This one, I'm trying to see this.
All right, let's take it out to Kalaylin and head over to our favorite shopkeep to ask about kidnapped people / stolen objects.
You're right. What was that?
I am going to have to go to bed soon. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You want to
Should we
stop
get
there, or
paused
do you
now?
want to go see Boris and then call it?
Let's go see Baris.
Yes.
Yeah, make our evening complete.
We go to
For
Boris.
those that may or may not have seen our lovely shopkeep,
I love him.
this darling Boris.
Go, go, go!
Oh yeah, got to move the tokens, don't we?
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, we do.
I make sure at
Yeah,
some
it does.
point to hand Kay his money back.
Oh.
And then
Thank
elbow
you.
him and say, I told you I wouldn't get arrested.
We were concerned.
I will concede that one.
I've never been arrested once in my life.
There's the first time.
As you guys are
I find that
walking,
hard to believe.
Devi is going to go up to Kay and in a friendly manner, lean on Kay. And he's kind of like rubbing his own chest, and Leaf looks a little kind of like amused as well. He's like, we have never worn full clothes before.
Do you like it?
It's different, isn't it?
And he just keeps running his hand over, because his is kind of silky. He's like, it is so smooth. It is like spider's web. And you can just tell he is like enamored with this clothing.
Take good care of it then. It'll last you a long time.
And don't have any spiders in there. Get the spiders away.
Sorry, shoving a donut in my mouth. Okay. So you guys are heading to Boris. I was shoving a donut in my mouth.
All I heard was nut in my mouth, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, been there, done that. Anyway.
Moving swiftly along.
So you guys are going to Boris's, or are you just gonna walk right on in?
2x2. Yep.
2x2.
2x2.
Enter the shop, and you hear a very distant little like chiming, though you don't really see a bell or anything. There's clearly something set up that sets off a little like chiming song almost through the shop as you guys walk in. And within a moment, you can hear footsteps coming from the back room. And before you guys even really see him, you hear just him singing out, "Look who has returned! My lovely favorites!"
It didn't take us long, did it?
I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, we had a series of unfortunate events.
He
There's
kind of
really
leans
one.
on his counter, and he puts his head on the back of his hand, resting his elbow on the table. Says, "By the looks of things, I think you had a series of fortunate events. You all are looking so dashing."
Yeah, that was after the unfortunate events.
Thank you.
Ever's gonna do one of those, like, twirl in a circle things.
About to say Dick did that.
You both at the same
Two of you, like,
time.
spinning
I
tops.
just want to imagine them both like slamming into each other. Just
Dick falls over and Everly stays standing.
Boris is just watching you both with the most endearing look, and he kind of wiggles a finger, having Everly step closer, and he says, "You will have lots of power over the weak wills of men wearing something so charming."
dun dun dun.
Ooh, we know what we're intended ever to do now.
Yes, I will. That
Womanly wild.
and my music. Though-
He looks at Dick Thunder on the floor and says, "Oh, honey, please, don't ruin your new outfit already. Get off my floor. There's a lot of dirty things on my floor. Not all of it is dirt."
I'm
What? What?
You heard them.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Okay.
Is this the military? I make my way back to my feet.
Making my way back to my feet.
Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Walking faster.
Walking faster. Walking faster.
Mostly walking fast.
Mostly walking faster.
Come get out of here, bye.
I passed
So as you guys
downtown.
are, Dick stands up and everything. He can see Boris just admiring all of you, and he hears, "Darling," and he goes over to Kalalin,
Oh
and
boy, you in trouble.
he starts to unwrap your wrap, and it's for the next few minutes. He slowly walks Kalalin through the proper wrapping methods again, and when she's fully unwrapped in the face, he kind of scolds her and taps her on the nose a couple times, real gently, but it's like almost like a parent or something, how they boop their kids in the nose. It's kind of what he does before helping her and walking her through the steps of trying to wrap her face properly without suffocating herself.
Thank you, Dad.
Are you saying that?
No.
Damn.
Please.
What did she say? I was blowing up the
Say
kid.
thank you, Dad.
Dick Thunder says daddy.
Daddy. I mean, Daddy.
Oh my, Brian, did you just lick me?
He did. He licked my arm. I was sitting
Boris,
there looking at my
dog.
computer screen, and all of a sudden I felt a lick on my arm, and I was like, "There's no dog in this house right now."
Oh, sweet Jesus.
It's scarier when it's children.
Mm-hmm.
He's tasting you to see when you'll be ready to cook.
Ripe.
Yes, that's the word.
Yep.
Why is his tongue so big? That's concerning.
All the better to lick you with.
Daddy.
Daddy. Daddy.
Mom, Dad's
Jesus
ready to cook.
Christ.
This is the best NPC I've ever made in my life, and I am so happy. Anyways.
No, I don't say that. I kind of give him the look, like, thanks.
And for good measure, to match your lovely new outfit, he even throws in a little dragonfly brooch to keep your head wrap in nice and secure.
Yay.
You have
Yay.
so many beautiful things.
So he finally goes back kind of to his lounging spot behind his counter and leans on his counter, just smiling kind of smugly at you guys. So, what brings my favorite batch of delinquents in today?
Right?
We were delinquent.
I don't remember.
Don't remember.
Yeah, we were
No.
coming to ask you about the guy who owns most of town.
Oatmeal.
Oh yeah.
Oatmeal.
No.
Oatmeal.
No. Goldbeal.
Oh, shit.
We're here to talk about oatmeal.
We're here to talk about
Very
oatmeal.
confused.
Where is it from?
Tell me.
How is it made? Why is it delicious?
You had Boris and God very confused there for a second.
Goldbeal. We're here to talk
Why
about
is there a noble
Goldbeal.
house of oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Right.
Like, oh, you want to turn the lights on?
Boris' smile kind of fades for a second. More for a moment because he's confused as hell. And then once you get the name right, he raises an eyebrow. And his smile's no longer really there. He still looks amused, but he does lose his overall, like, giddy look. Why are you interested in such personnel?
Dick?
He has something
Bad News
we're
Tuesdays.
looking for.
We heard that he keeps a person as a pet, and we don't like that. Plus, the person he's keeping as a pet may or may not be the person we're looking for. Sorry.
Oh, your cursed or dark omen that you asked me about?
Yes, that
is
one.
compelling. He seems invested already. He is sold. I know a few things from here and there. So tell me, what is it that I can inform you? And he kind of winks at you, Dick.
Yep.
Get the rambles going.
Sorry, give me a second.
Yup.
So, like, we're on a... Did we tell you we were on a quest? I kind of forgot if we told you we were on a quest. Sometimes I start talking and I forget if I've told people things.
Don't believe you ever told me your motives, though I am fully invested in what my darling delinquents are up to.
Okay, so we come from an island that is cursed, and we're trying to break the curse, and in order to break the curse, we have to find a bunch of people who can help us, who are very, very magical people. And so we've been sent on a quest to find them all, and one of them is here in this handy-dandy city called the Cursed Omen or the Dark Omen. We're not really sure which one it is. We've had some discussion about that, but we're not really sure. And so we came here, and then all of a sudden we were surprised that there was no magic allowed in the city. And so now we have no way of finding this person, and that's how when we crossed paths with you, and then we went out to go investigate the vineyards, and we came back into town because we had no clothes, and then we got mugged, and somebody took us away. So saved us and took us away to spend the night at their house and hide out for a bit, and then told us to lay low, and then we were on our way back here and we found clothes.
You just kind of ramble. Bars's smile just kind of spreads slowly, but bigger and bigger until you can see his kind of sharp, demonish teeth, just kind of poking through a little bit. And he chuckles, says, I had heard that some thugs of the city had been killed last night. I had a hunch that you lot were involved, and it does my heart proud to know you were the ones to dispose of them.
They tried to take Kalalin.
He kind of looks horrified with his hand on his chest, and he says, you better protect that young lady there with your life.
You're not wrong, friend.
Oh,
You're not.
thank you for the crystals.
They tried to eat
Aren't
me.
they just delightful?
Oh my god,
Right,
I was so high.
I like them.
Now you understand why they're not for children.
Boy howdy.
Not even sure if we should give them to the larger children.
That also
Glances
is fair.
over at Dick.
He
and-
Boris kind of waves his hand out at you. I don't know what I could do for the gift that I'm like. There we go. Kind of waves his hand at Everly, and he says, "Oh, please, you have some of the most manly men, grown manly men of the city with you. Don't be calling them children."
To be fair,
Yeah,
she's seen us
ever.
do some very dumb things.
He looks at you, Dick, and says, "I'm quite not surprised by this."
Yeah, and you've only known me for a few days.
Oh dear. I'm
So?
just kind of looking confused in the back, like.
And every once in a while Dick and Boris are conversing, Kay, you will see Boris look at you and give you a little like wink every once in a while.
I'm just progressively getting more and more beetroot red.
So finally
My
he
brow
reaches out
kind of
and
like
pats Dick on the shoulder a little bit. He says, "All right, so tell me, what information do you need? I am full of it."
I'm sorry.
Full of something else. What?
I'm really good at recounting things. I'm not necessarily good at remembering conversations that happened 5 minutes ago. And then I like finger guns at Loon and Kay and Everly and everybody else. Be like, these guys though.
What are these finger guns you talk of?
Finger guns.
Perhaps where he lives, what he does, if he's got any particular motives, sinister or otherwise.
Are you saying that, Kay?
Yeah, I'm saying that to Boris.
Okay. Boris kind of stands up a little taller, hand goes back onto his chest. He's a little surprised to actually finally hear Kay speak, and he just kind of looks smitten for a moment, and clears his throat and lets out kind of a dreamy sigh, and he says, "Oh, Goldfield, what I could tell you about such a man." And he kind of whips this stool from the behind the counter and to the front of the counter and comes around and sits and crosses his leg over the one and leans back against the counter. Says, "Goldbeal is a 13th generation business lord, 4th in the city of Constantly. Goldbeal family holds power over many, if not all, of the noble businesses in the city, as well as a handful of the common and slum district businesses."
Is it
And he
just
kinda-
casual ambition, or has he got something more in mind?
And Boris shrugs, says, "Your guess is as good as mine. He's about as easy to read as the mud beneath our feet. He doesn't share much unless it will benefit him. From what I understand, his past, like distant family past, it was muddied up quite a bit when one of his great-great-grandfathers, how many times back, got caught in the black market with a slave trade. And I believe he was sentenced to death, he told me. I don't remember. But his grandmother, however many generations back that was, came back and made a name for herself in Tamris. And that was where their adventures of the Goldbeal family really began." He kind of waits to see if you guys have, like, interject anything between, like, what he's saying to you guys. He pauses and kind of plays with his nails as he pauses and everything, and says, "Goldfield is a very charming man. Handsome, too, if I may say so myself. But his words are always thick, like he's trying to suffocate you. He has more money than he knows what to do with. More money than one family, let alone one person, should he even have in a lifetime. But he has no heirs. He never married, and as far as I know, has never even had a bastard child.
Well, not when I'm
Shooting
done with
blanks,
him.
is he?
Are you gonna be his
I'm not
bastard
saying
child?
What?
Nothing. Continuing on.
Uh-huh.
He kind of pauses again, and you can see him fixing his bracelets and everything. He says, I've never been on bad terms with Goldbeal myself, but as I've gotten older, I've had less and less desire to stay involved with his ways. And I have come to wonder myself if he has slaves in his manor. As you know, or you may not know, being from the Boondocks, slavery's banned in the city limits. But I've seen some questionable things around his manor. Granted, that was quite a few years ago when I was younger and more stupid.
So that's a little bit of an. Maybe if we find out that, we potentially use it against him, if that is the case.
Boris kind of shrugs a little bit. He says, my darling delinquents, you just better be careful. People figure out you're trying to snoop on old Goldilocks. They may let out their nose in hope of getting some silver for your heads. I'd rather not have to scrape you guys off of the cobblestone road.
That's fair. I also would not like to be scraped off of the cobblestone road.
Yeah, that just sounds pleasant.
Right?
Would you recommend another way of trying to find information?
He lets out another really heavy sigh, and if you guys are watching him, you can see when he sighs, a little more of his chest hair fluff just kind of poof out of his shirt a little bit as his shoulders stretch backwards. You can't tell if he's deliberately like flaunting or not. It's just, you can't read this guy. And he sighs heavily, and he says, your best bet would probably be to sneak around his most profitable locations. Talk to the shopkeepers that have had to deal with him. The vineyards, the farms within inside the wall, those are his most profitable areas. He does own the noble ship docks, the shipping area as well, but good luck getting in there without direct note from him. I have to scroll through my notes if there's anything else he could tell you. You mentioned that you heard somebody say something about him at one of the vineyards. He's been trying to buy out all of the vineyards to make better money, and he's even made an offer on my shop last year. He's doing whatever he can to make as most money as he can. Whether or not there's more motive than just greed, I do not know. Greed is just such an unflattering color on people.
Isn't he already making the most money in the city?
From what I have seen, yes, exponentially.
Then why would he need more?
That is a question that I believe every person in the city asks.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Kay's just very casually sort of looking around the shop, trying to understand what he's looking at, because he's never been in the shop, so he's just like,
He notices Kay looking around, and he kind of sits up a little bit. Feel free to look at anything, darling. Just be careful if you touch. Some things bite back.
I'll put my hands up I'm not much for touching anything. That's just not my style. What do you do, Mr. Barris?
He motions around, like, with his hands. He says, I'm an alchemist. Outside of the cities, I am a mage. I do what I can and collect all the wonderful things that I find along the way.
Mage.
Yes?
Means you deal in magic.
Quite, skillfully, if I may say so myself.
I'm sure you do. I'm curious. You might know a way of deflecting magic.
In what sense, deflecting magic? That is quite a broad term, burly wolfman.
Burly Wolfman. I'm trying to keep my composure and it's working.
It's alright. I was trying to think of like a cute pet name for Kay, and my brain just worked out.
That's fine. I'll be like,
I love it.
just calling him the Wolfman. It's just, okay. I'm gonna. It's K. K's enough for me. Magic, creatures of magic.
We went 2 different ways with that.
What did you do? I'm in the background. I'm not in the chat.
Yours is more sexy.
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, there
Please
we go.
don't diminish Kay. Please. He's trying. He doesn't realize what he's
This
doing.
little the dancing thing is exactly what's going through Boris's head right now.
Just shirtless instead.
Okay.
That is.
Do you know how to deal with creatures that have magic? How to stop magic being used?
I know a thing or two, though I am more of a inventor more than a fighter.
Curious. Out of character, did any of the others mention what they'd talked to Barris about and like anything that happened when Kay was not with them? Like, is he aware of any of those bits of information, or did you guys just, oh, we met this dude and that was it?
I think that's literally all we did. We just said, oh, we met this guy, you'd like him. We asked him about it.
We walked out.
Okay,
I'm
just
not
so I
even
was.
sure we asked him anything. Walking into a shop
asked him
is hypnotic.
I think you did, but I'm just trying to figure out if Kay knows anything. He's just putting puzzle pieces together in his little brain. Why are we doing werewolf gifts?
Because we had to call him a wolf man.
Oh my god. He's definitely not that way inclined, though. He might think it, but he is a big softy underneath all of that, and he needs everyone. Oh my god.
That one.
Yep, there you go.
Is it the one that
Tell you what.
That's exactly it, because you see Kay, like, in the background, the tip of his tail going, because secretly he just loves the attention.
Very, very subtle.
Anyways, what are you asking, Kay?
Fuck, I've lost it now. I was going somewhere with that. It was important.
No,
we're all sabotaging each other
They
tonight.
really didn't tell you anything from what I gathered.
Okay, so I don't really know.
They pretty much just told you, hey, we met a cool guy.
And he sold us
Okay.
some
Some drugs.
Some drugs.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah.
Some drugs. Oh, and he made Kalalin.
The face wrap thing.
I was gonna say invisible, but that works better.
Oh, fuck. Where was it going? I was gonna do something. Just doing it out my window.
You asked him if he dealt with dealing with
Yeah,
creatures,
with magic and whatnot.
and he told you
Creatures
that
of magic.
He was more of an inventor than a fighter.
Would you be able to invent something that could disrupt magic for a moment? Or in time? Or.
Anti-magic bombs.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. An anti-magic bomb. Theoretically.
He kind of smiles a little bit and goes, well, that would take a lot of time and effort and relocating everything out of the city so that I can work to my full potential. But if I knew what exactly you were wanting, then yes, theoretically, it is very possible.
Something to help us stop a djinn.
A very yeah, I'll chime in off the back of Dick. Like, a very powerful djinn.
He opens his mouth like he's about to speak,
to
and
be talking about that.
and he raises his finger and then stops and puts his knuckles to his mouth for a minute, and you can just see him thinking. And he's like, a djinn. You're looking for ways to fight against a djinn? As in genie, dreams, and air.
Yeah, theoretically, yes.
Sorry.
House
Hypothetically,
of glass
yes.
and sand. Yes, a djinn.
In case we ever encounter one, yes.
Just in
Oh.
case, it's just theoretical.
I thought we told
Is
him
there a
all
way
the
to stop
stuff.
that?
No, you guys
Did I-
did not give him any backstory, really, like
No,
whole
none
backstory.
at all.
You just gave
Not
it a
at all.
general quest of.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't fully know,
So-
so I'm just like dropping casual.
Okay,
what
so
Kay
the island
thinks
that
is
we're
a
trying to
casual
fix
question.
lift the curse from is being held captive in a dream realm, but in a
He holds
dream
his
state by
hand
a
up and
djinn.
stops you. He stops you.
Mhm.
And you see this look of a combination of horror and wonder as he looks you guys over and he points really at Dick Thunder, but he's really looking at all of you. Are you from that island that vanished off the map like 300 years ago?
Yes.
I'm actually now going to realize that the front door's probably open to the shop and be like, can we
Too late.
discuss this
The
a little
answer's
bit more
yes.
privately?
Too late. The answer is yes.
And when he sees Kay motioning towards the door, he hits something on his desk, and you see ropes released from the ceilings, and every door and window and curtain just slam shut. And he leans
I think
on
that's
his
best
desk
before we
again
go.
with his head in his hand, and he looks like he's having a crisis.
Gonna be okay, bud. You weren't the one who had to wake up from it 300 years later. That was
Long
terrifying.
hair.
It was a, it was an experience.
And I'd only been there for a while.
He sits up again finally. He goes, frankly, if I'm honest, I was only introduced to the legend recently because last night actually, because I was looking up the Penskari.
That'll do it.
And
I looked to leave.
And I told myself that there had to be a splinter tribe somewhere. That, no, this wasn't another case of Atlantis. It wasn't going to rise back up out of the sea. More and more I delved, the more and more questions arose, and here you are, standing in front of me. What the actual fuck, my delinquents?
That's us.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad we darkened your door?
He rubs his face again. He sighs, says, you'll have to give me time, you'll have to find me items, and you will have to have gold.
Boy, we can do most of those things.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it is.
lets out another sigh.
Give us a list of
and
things. We'll try and get them to you.
He holds up a finger again, like in an accusatory manner. Says, "You guys were led to safety by Elia, weren't you? Elia is involved in this, isn't she? I knew that woman was up to nothing good."
Nothing.
Was it Ellie?
I like lean over. I'm like,
Yeah, we're
who's
up to nothing
Elliot?
too.
Yeah.
He
Is
did
that
lead
who it
us
was?
to safety, but
Elia's the one that. Yeah.
Okay. Making sure, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while, okay?
she did lead us to safety, but she's not involved in Phaley as far as I know.
He leans in really close to you guys. He goes, "Don't let her fool you. From what I understand, her family was on a island that vanished.
Or what?
That's concerning.
Well, what do you know about her then?
Only the bare minimum. She comes in occasionally for things here and there, and she brings me information where I need it. Good lass, really, but I always knew that she was up to no good. What did she tell me? Her parents left her for some sort of hunting expedition. Loon, Kay, Everly. Roll a knowledge check.
Oh, wait.
History, local, or nobility.
Oh, please! Oh, for God's sake, Kay, you dumbass!
Oh my gosh.
Everly.
Everly,
Please,
thank
Everly.
you.
Thank you, you're the only one.
Okay, I'm sending you a message, Everly.
At least someone gets it.
Someone got it. I'm so glad. Ba-dunk.
Oh, gone.
Bye, Nick. Not that you can hear that, but... I think we've unraveled a slight can of worms.
Hey, given that we never catch cans of worms, that's pretty impressive.
Wait,
I'm gonna look at you, Nick, and just be like, what? It's a metaphor.
Yeah, and we never catch the obvious. So this can of worms, us figuring it out, pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah.
There I go with the finger guns again.
big bisexual energy.
Yeah, yep, that's the one.
That's fair.
That's exactly it.
You
So,
mean
okay.
the
Everly's brain is borking out.
Yes, it is. There's a story that I heard when I was a kid. About King Rathorn.
Gonna look at, like, Eva? What about the king?
Well, you know how he was a demon hunter?
Yes. I do recall hearing that a few times.
Well, I heard a story that he had a kid that he didn't take with him, that he left behind.
Loon, roll one of your knowledges with a +10.
Oh shoot.
That's definitely something I'm not aware of.
Okay, now it's okay.
Plus 10, yes.
Plus
I'm
10.
sending- Yep, I'm sending you a message.
Look at this, we're getting shit done. This is the most productive we've been.
It's a good thing we didn't call it before coming here.
Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have gotten this.
No.
No.
I'm gonna gasp and pat Kay's arm really fast. Listen.
Yeah.
I'll point at the ceiling. That they should get those taken care of. They eat marrow.
What? What?
What?
Confused? What the fuck do you mean? What eats marrow?
Those. And I point at the ceiling again.
I'm gonna look at the ceiling.
Are you okay?
Don't think he's okay.
I am not okay when you say things like that.
Oh, they, I'm sorry, there's a lot of thoughts in my head right now.
Boris is gonna kind of smile one at a time, dear. Just one thought at a time.
The king, Rothorn, he has a grandson too.
I'm gonna sort of... Fenris? Wait, no, that's his son?
No, he adopted Fenris.
Huh, news to me.
Well,
Not judging, but...
I don't know how to... We're the same family, but you're not as close to him as I am.
That's why I'm like, didn't know. That's why I'm just like brushing it off.
You know the unicorn kid, Gower.
The healer.
Question for God, do I know Gower?
You would, because at one point, Gower and Mina were actually raised by Ali and Say.
Okay.
So
And I
they
just
are
remember
still...
he also helped pull me out of the lake. So
Yes, and
sorry,
he
river,
is
so
very much involved with at least Ali and Say, because they are pretty much his second set of parents.
oh.
And he's a healer. He's a battle healer as well, so...
He's a drug
Oh.
dealer.
He's a drug dealer. He's an apothecary. That's the right word, right?
Apothecariist?
Yeah.
He runs an apothecary.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a druggist.
Chemist.
I like druggist better.
That's fair.
He's a druggist.
And he is not, quote, not gay, dating a Vargan as well.
He's not gay.
He's not gay.
I thought he was not gay.
He's
No,
not gay.
He's not gay.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Right.
straight.
100%. So, but that still begs the question, why is this relevant? What am I missing?
Wait, who's the unicorn's mom? Since you're talking about that out loud.
So, Boris points at you, Loon. He says, "What did you say that your king's grandson was? You called him some sort of hybrid."
He is a unicorn elf werewolf.
That is quite a charming mix. Well, he looks back to the rest of the group. He says, "As far as I know, Elia is only half elf."
What's the other half?
Elf.
Different elf.
Different elf.
I should have seen that coming.
So, that's his granddaughter. Gower's the grandson, yeah?
I'm sharing all of Pink's images of Gower.
Nah! My son! He's straight.
I promise.
He promises.
Yeah, because this is the face of a straight boy.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, indeed.
Indeed.
Oozing off of him.
It's just oozing. I have to pee so bad. This is not fair.
Ripping with heterosexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dripping with potential.
Who's driven with that? Right.
I had another one that was
Dripping,
even
alright.
worse, but I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do that one.
Yeah, that one needs to stay in the dark. I know what one.
Keep that one
I
behind
do-
locked doors.
Brian's
So do you
actually
guys-
looking at the...
Do you guys just want to call it there so you can stew on your information?
Yes, please. I have work in the morning.
I have to pee like a
Yeah.
freaking racehorse. So,
Yeah, I need to
Okay.
sleep.
when we get back, you guys will still be in Barris's shop.
Still talking about this.
Still talking about this.
Still talking about this.
All right.
Babies.
Yay.
Still talking about this.